Oh, hello everyone. Nice to see you again. Teacher Kurt here with you. And today I'd like to talk with you about travel. Actually, it's a condition related to travel, and one that many people experience. In fact, it's a condition that I'm dealing with right now. So let's get started and discuss jet lag. So, if you're not familiar with the term, jet lag, also known as desynchronisis, is a physical condition people experience when they travel to a faraway place, usually via airplane. You see, when we travel across multiple time zones, usually 3 or more, our bodies have difficulty adjusting to the new place. So, why? Why does this take place? Well, think about it this way. Most people have a routine for when they're asleep and when they're awake. Well, sure, it might vary a little, sleeping later on Saturday and Sunday, for example, but these variations are usually small. Now, your body might be used to getting up around 7 a.m. and going to bed at midnight, but if you travel to a faraway place, the sun isn't rising and setting at the same time that it did back home. Now, while it's midnight at your home, it might be only 3 p.m. at your destination. Now, even if you feel really sleepy or physically exhausted, going to sleep can be a real challenge. Our bodies take time to adjust to the day-night cycle of the new place, and typically, the farther you've traveled, the longer it takes for your body to adjust. Now, I just returned from visiting my family in America, and while it's noon here in Taiwan, it's midnight in my hometown. Well, that's a 12-hour difference, and it's been difficult to readjust. Now, this is due to something called circadian rhythm, which is a natural process the body undergoes and repeats roughly every 24 hours. Our circadian rhythm dictates a lot in regard to how the body functions. For example, our body temperature is usually lowest in the morning and highest at night. Blood pressure is usually highest in the morning and early afternoon and lower at night. Now, the day-night cycle and our own routines determine how these processes take place. So, when we alter those factors, it can have a drastic effect on us. Now, some of the symptoms of jet lag include that feeling of tiredness I mentioned earlier, along with nausea, headaches, dizziness, indigestion, and anxiety. Now, it can also negatively affect cognitive function, so you could find it harder to concentrate or have difficulty with your memory. Also, the direction that we travel in can alter how jet lag affects us. If you fly east to Hawaii, for instance, you're more likely to have trouble falling asleep. And if you fly west, say to Europe, it's more likely that you'll wake up too early or have interrupted sleep. Now, some experts say that for each time zone you travel, it can take an extra day for your body to adjust. Now, that means if you fly to the other side of the world, it can take nearly 2 weeks to become accustomed to the new place. And the problems with jet lag can be made worse by other issues we deal with when traveling by plane. The cramped space and the dry air aboard an airplane can dehydrate us and make our bodies feel fatigued. Fortunately, there are ways to counter the effects of jet lag. Forcing ourselves to stay awake longer or to go to sleep earlier on the first day of travel can be a big help when it comes to adjusting to a new time zone. Now, some people opt to take sleeping aids to speed up the time it takes for their bodies to adjust. And it's also a good idea to wear comfortable clothing and drink plenty of water when we fly. Personally, I have trouble with this because I hate constantly having to go to the bathroom when I'm on a plane, but it's definitely worth it. Well, that's all for today. Now, if you have to deal with jet lag at some point in the future, I hope this video has given you some helpful tips to make it easier to deal with. And if you did enjoy the video, please remember to click like and share. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.